Big Cal Forever here, just driving, like kind of going for a drive through the forest, Ponderosa Pine Forest, and wanted to do a video about twin flames or our destined future life partner. So the reason why I say that is because I don't really like a lot of the pollution and confusion and different theories about twin flames. The way I see it is this person that we have this deep soul emergence with, and where we have this very spiritual, energetic connection. And we're always whole and complete within ourselves. But as a human being and in the human experience, we are an interdependent species that requires us to have interaction with one another, which is like soul family, which is we need the opposite sex to be whole and complete as a human being. But it's important to recognize you're whole and complete within yourself as yourself. So, with that said, I just want to share my experience is where it feels like I'm just in deep surrender, like I'm not able to necessarily control these emotions. Well, here's how you control the emotions. You allow, you sit with it, you nurture, self-soothing, love, go for a drive like I'm doing now, go for a walk, not being around people, because that's why I went for a drive. I had to get out of the house. But it feels like I'm just kind of in the back seat, and from a higher perspective, my higher self my soul chose to be surrendered, where it feels like this other person is in my body, like aligned with me. And even though it may be kind of unpleasant at times, like it feels very loving, and like I want this person's energy to be aligned with me, and to have this telepathic and energetic connection with this person, and trusting it. It's not just receiving telepathic thoughts, it's a claircognizance of knowing, and clairvoyance of seeing, like through her eyes, seeing her notepad where she's writing and making art, and even having her physical tears in my physical eyes. And it just seems like, or it's almost feels like she's even controlling my body to some extent, and that's just because our energies are so close, where it just feels like I'm in deep surrender. And I'm not really in control of these emotions that arise. All I can do is love everything that comes up, and nurture and allow. And it feels like she's in control of, and maybe that's not how it is. Maybe that's just how the process is. Maybe she feels the same way about me. And it's like this gets in the way of anything that I do. Interactions with people, or at least makes it very difficult. Interactions with people, trying to do things for myself. And it might not just be this, the ascension symptoms and emotional healing, but it seems like this is interconnected with it, where this alignment and in spiritual and energetic interaction I have with this person seems to be healing me and creating a lot of growth. So it's not something that you're like a victim to. It's something that is happening for you, not to you. Something that's happening for your highest evolutionary path. And this is an amazing thing. And it's frustrating, confusing. It can be painful. And dealing with the boredom of not being able to do other things. And I think part of why it's so difficult to not be able to do other things is it's not just the growth and needing to come inside and meditate in the process. It's that, like, okay, those aren't the things we're here to create. Those aren't the relationships that we're needing to manifest. So in this meantime, you're going to sit still, you're going to meditate, you're going to align your energies, you're going to exchange, you're going to support each other and nurture each other energetically, telepathically, spiritually, until the right divine timing, when everyone else has gone through their process, when your energies are ready for physical resolution of coming together physically, and it'll be the right time, and the collective will have shift, the collective will be ready to receive what you are here to manifest and co-create and birth into this planet. So in the meantime, we're not going to exhaust ourselves trying to manifest and create things that we'll just have to take down and redo. And if we did those things, and if those things manifested, they would get in the way of these destined, fated manifestations for the future. So the old paradigm is like, oh, make it happen, strive, manifest it, magnetize it. And it's like, your ego does not really have to do anything, essentially. I mean, of course it does, but your higher self is going to manifest everything that you need for your utmost enjoyment, pleasure, for your highest growth, for your highest evolutionary path. And your higher self will create situations that motivate you into changing into the direction and doing the things that you need to do. But if you're feeling like you need to not do anything right now, right? Because that's where I'm at. And just allow this energy to blow through you. Then that's what you need to do. But when the time comes, you'll feel the urge and the intuitive pull. Or if your intuition's really closed off and not opened and developed, then life will, if your ego's really resistant, then life will create a situation that creates certain endings in your life, which I've experienced before. Which I was not resistant to that. I just didn't know what to do. And life stepped in, and it was a really good thing for me, and I saw it as such. But I hope this helps people that are going through this awakening, going through these healings, because I know it can be confusing. I hope that this helps people with their divine partnership, and hope it clears up some of the confusion too about twin flames, and just looking at it from a different perspective. Cal Forever here. Thank you. Peace.